Today we're going to take a look at the cohesive digital twin solution for Maximo, powered by the Bentley iTwin. Realize real-time visibility and collaboration with the power of the Bentley iTwin combined with IBM Maximo. Many capabilities are available utilizing this solution. Find out more at cohesivegroup.com. For now, let's take a look inside Maximo and view the features available. We have started by logging into Maximo. On the Start Center, we are going to navigate to the Assets application. I'm going to select an asset to view related assets, systems, or data utilizing the iTwin viewer. Once I've selected an asset, I'm going to open the iTwin View tab. Once the viewer is open, it will navigate directly to the asset that we selected from the List tab. We can then work with this asset or navigate freely in the model to interact with other assets. Here we have navigated directly to a pump because that is the asset that we originally selected. Utilizing the iTwin Viewer interface, we can pan, scroll, zoom, and search the model to find other assets or related systems. If we would like to select a different asset, using the selection arrow, we can simply click on an asset, and if we want to interact with this asset in Maximo, simply click Go to Asset, and that asset will be loaded as well in the Maximo application. Information can also be viewed from the various Maximo application tabs. Here we'll select the Specifications tab to view additional information. Information about the asset is also available in the Tree view, which shows selected models, as well as the Properties view, which shows information from the model directly. While we still have an asset selected from the viewer, we can click on View Hierarchy to view the asset hierarchy. We can see related assets and systems. We can also view related work orders and service requests. We click on View Work Orders. We will see information available for the particular asset. Let's find an asset that has work history. I can again move throughout the model, and I will select a different asset. I know that this pump has been worked on recently, so I select that asset, hit Go to Asset. This is now loaded in Maximo, and I can see the asset's work history. This includes service requests and work orders. Inside Maximo, I can click the arrow beside any record and navigate to work order tracking or service requests to interact with the work order directly. I can also create work orders or service requests directly from the model. We will create a work order for this asset. Click on Create Work Order. We can now enter the appropriate information in the available fields. We click OK and the work order is submitted. We can now navigate in Maximo to approve this work order. Let's navigate to work order tracking. Here I have an available query for my submitted work orders. We'll open the work order that I submitted, and now using the appropriate business process for my organization, using either workflow or the action buttons, I can approve this work order. The work order is now approved. I can also create new work orders and use the model to select the asset visually. Let's click on New Work Order. Opening the asset options, I'll use Select Asset from iTwin. The model will open and allow me to navigate directly through available models to select an asset for the work order. Here I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to pan to find the asset that I'm looking for. I can select this asset. Once the asset is selected, click OK. The asset is returned to Maximo. You can enter information about the asset's issue. Once I've entered the appropriate information on the work order, I can route the work order or save the work order. Using my business process that's been configured in Maximo, the work order will now be handled according to the issue that I've submitted. I can also take a look in the iTwin viewer. I'm going to navigate back to Assets, and I'm going to check because I think that there's an area in that same room where there's something missing, and I want to report a discrepancy on this design model. I'm going to select an asset and open the viewer. Again, because I've selected an asset, the viewer will open and navigate directly to that asset. In this particular room, I'm going to zoom out, I'm going to look around, and I actually noticed that in this room there should be another exit sign here. So I'm going to select, using the select arrow, this wall, and I'm going to create a service request. I'm going to click Go to Asset so that this asset is selected in Maximo, and then I'm going to use Create Service Request. Enter the information and click OK to submit the service request. This service request has now been submitted against this particular wall, which is an asset in Maximo, as well as our model. Again, I can navigate to service requests or work orders to then route the work order appropriately, or it will be handled according to my organization's business process. Thank you for taking a quick look at the cohesive digital twin solution for Maximo.